Asli Garo autonomous district council na sanction karto. Sanction karta ni amano MDC kemana kan angna kana minify kuya dari
Minister was replying to the motion yesterday.
Nisweng kepasakan tikon Meghalaya News 24 channel na ramchak soa anga nijora emarak aro yandalni khoborang. Adok sorkari thangka gong crore rachasa school ko adok kemakni school ge rachasa sot school sa donggaparang ko thari dapna ya financial bilsio sanction khataha. Ya ko education minister in charge Lakman Rimbui Mosinram Congress ni MLA Himalaya Shangpiliang ni skrubar salni autumn sessiono singanina akan sakaha. Taong engpa sorkarian skangpa adok kemakko sorkari ni school rangko niat chenggpa onga ane Rimbui aganaha. Ge chasa so school rangoni ge chkung school rangde secondary aro higher secondary school rang ge bri upper primary aro ge gatam lower primary school rang onga.
This government is the first government which have looked into the interest of the government LP school all over the state.
Assembly session no agan gakani rang ko takengon banga ruling party ni dilgaparang daode law and order nambataha skangosa hajalgni bungawa bilsiosa namjacham ane aganenba fulbarini MLA Ismatur Momenin embosni golmal ko raba thaye matanganina Congress ni agan salai thamgapa pha zenet em sangmako agan sakna somai ko onjanina khaonange wa songbat se thamgapana thalatani ko takangaha
is yet to forget 30th September incident in the year 2005, where at least 9 students, those who were agitating against the shifting of embos from Tura to the capital city, at least 9 students from Tura and Williamnagar, they were shot down, they were gunned down. And after this popular government took up, we hardly got any such news of militancy. People are now doing their business. People are now living in peace and harmony. And still, some people talk about the failure of the government in governing the state.
My attention has been drawn to the reference of the 30th September instance in Garo. I think it is very important for the August House also to understand what was the background and how it culminated and why we should not use that as a means to point a finger at the government of the past. Now we understand that ambush issue was an issue which attracted huge debate and deliberations across the people who felt it was necessary. And those deliberations and discussions revolved around with an intent for ensuring that the government take cognizance of them and get it corrected. So that is exactly what has happened. Today, the people of the state has the record in our hand that the ambush after whatever measures were taken collectively with the involvement of the members of this August House stand much more vibrant, competent. In spite of the instances that ultimately used to confront the ambush prior to that. And that unfortunate incident happened. What did I do? I was the deputy CM in charge. I took cognizance of the sentiments of the people. I stood firm and tried to demonstrate my sincere solidarity with the people and resigned. That's how we take people into confidence. Have people condemned me? Thrown me out of the political circulation after that? No. That was 2005. So I would like to reiterate that yes, something happened that time. For whatever reasons, actions were taken against the concerned officers, even the minister in charge, the then deputy chief minister in charge. It was myself. I demonstrated solidarity, respected the sentiment of the people of the state. So please don't repeat this one in this August House. Frankly speaking, we have put an end to this controversy because of a legislative exercise which was embarked upon by the government of that time. Because the first time when Ambush Act was enacted in this August House, the headquarter of the ambush was not indicated in the principal act. I remind that the headquarters of Meghalaya Board of School Education was not indicated in the Principal Act. It was during my time that just to put an end to this controversy, we put as to where the headquarters of the Meghalaya Board of School Education shall be, and we did it. And today you see the amended act that the headquarters of Meghalaya Board of School Education will be at Tura. That's why we are able to today put an end to this usual pulls and pushes for this one small institution which was established in Tura. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I just referred because I had to have some responsibility to share this to have a clarity.
Mr. S.G. Esmatur Mominin, in his submission, was referring to the incident due to ambush in 2005. It is a closed chapter. Judicial inquiry was done and completed. But if I speak the truth, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I am just talking. Let me talk about. I am not scared. That is why I am speaking. If I would have been scared, I would just keep quiet. I would just keep quiet. Why are you scared? If I am scared. Why are you scared? This is high time that I will. Why can't we discuss acquisition? Why can't we discuss? Let me submit, sir. Let me submit. It is not the place to play politics. Chief Minister himself has said that to keep politics aside. It is because of malicious and political conspiracy made by certain politicians.
We're lost. Why you are scared of discussing this?
I am not scared.
You are scared.
If I would have been scared, I would keep quiet, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir.
Yeah, you could carry on, but
people are watching.
Please be calm.
If you don't have that direction to speak, don't speak.
Please be calm.
Is it the procedure?
Please be calm now. Don't repeat. Please go on.
After my submission, let them speak also.
Yeah, discuss no. Ruling side ni ba success sakani bakor aha. Aro bakor engon Fulbarini MLA SG Esmatur Mominin Bini bakor amatungo biya gani ngacham. Law and order out the belonging nama. Skang namjacham. Skang hajar gani bongau embos issue ni gman refer kai biya gani ngacham. Uko anga clarify kana amma ndiba angko angna chance konja. Dalo kaket ko angen semua ngode. Embos Skango belongin belgri ke embos cham. Yako belgri ke pa manpower ba dongjar ba restructure kana nanga ko khachpija donanya sel embos belgrienga namire ke deliver kana manjaya mandrana justice ko na manjayen ke pau yako restructure kayamna revamp kayamna strengthen kana gata SLC state level committee ko constitute kae report rang ko raha report rang ko base kayamna fine tuning kana parang kayamna yako state government implement kana jakudia skamo background ko agane kenchim waode ye emboss ni headquarter banu donga yakon principal act 1973 o sejota dongjacham ndiba dr muku sangmani deputy chief minister in charge education matngo ya kosjot namana yan blondal big pa achievement chusokan yan chingya chka songna aruni zaman skamode secretary emboss ngpa sancham jean executive power chugumuk dongjacham jean board office ko chairman ong chair khana ba manjacham phangnan skangode ya ko structure ba revamp khana skangde shilongna re baisa board meeting ko atana acham aroba commissioner and secretary emboss nisa phangnan chairman ong yemna meeting ko agan chalacham ndibad alo executive chairman at headquarter at Tura angpa ko nimna restructure khamna blown black ata emboss ko ya ko basa ko ba Tura oni ko silongchi rangna atem ka hama Baya ko bakni da kahama Tura matam silongchi matam ni mam serba dak charpera ndiba yan da kappa chusokani ko neke batte hana sauba sajaba eno politics kalle lohen sojojong jenang khwata kaket ko anude siangman ko gana ta dakken skango NCP no matungo opposition 동아참 부하망 NCP 니 파도 참 시ang금은 안 칭리 리더 참 비해상마 आज का सोनी नक्सक कितक के ब्रिज रे जो निबो ये एम्बोस कोडे 한층 아츠가 송어 투라우 헤드쿼터 동아쯤 야코 랑족 실롱치 라이 갓당족 엔네 아간 조조임는 만들랑코 마시세타타 미스인폼 카에들 세타하 우니게만 랑기자콘 랑아하 nem나 아라라나 파이트 카에 다크르케야 unfortunate incident 콩 아타 하르페나 우니아 셀 만디 saksusia loin dukni khata loin unfortunate ndiba 야노 다시완 문다 랑기자콘 헤드쿼터 코 들어오는 그 실롱치네 랑기자콘 랑아 nem나 미스인폼 카에나 만들랑코 인사이트 카에 등차 때문에 야노 등당당 릴리랑콩 아테 야랑콩 아테 나가 보고 스타마다 보니그만 얀 블롱엔 안증나 unfortunate 동거파 공마 야코 아로 야kana 야나 judicial inquiry 카에 야랑 맞췄 그만 마 오니그만 이코 보낫나 야 챕터 코 클로즈 카나 나가 네칭아가네 칭 마이나노바 미제 양파 MP election 오바니까 안칭이 honorable chief minister 박 건넷 상마 강베리 constituency 야쿠 나가니면 만들랑코 윗밥 카에 인사이트 카니 카타랑코 아가나쯤 야 따빠빠 habitual habit 동안 비전 니만 야나 칭나 블롱엔 잔치난가빠 카타마 오니만 난칭 야쿠 아야노 submit 카이
Nangram Gaman Southwest Garo Hills Ajani NGO rang Maternity and Child Hospital ko Mahendra Ganjo rakna mengapani bidungo principal athamo jegalani ko takaha wa mangni jana patani gatade ya hospital ko Ampati district headquarter sa rakna nangacham uko Mahendra Ganjo sa rakna amskhainga yan medical department ni dongaman niam gatade civil hospital sambau songna nanga Andiba daksa kapas kotong minister wa mangni dabiani ko khna chakkija uko Mahendra Ganjo rakna menga ane jegalani ko takaha
Preston Tinson down down Preston Tinson down down Health Minister 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 down down Chief Minister down down
Today we are very shocked and sad to hear a message from the Honorable Deputy CM Mr. Preston Tinson regarding his statement in Agus House today about the construction of maternity child hospital at Mahendraganj. Since long time, we are opposing the construction of maternity child hospital at Mahendraganj, which is supposed to be constructed at Ampati district headquarters. The most appropriate location is in Ampati, since Mahendraganj is very far from the Ampati civil hospital and not a norms as per medical pattern to construct maternity child hospital. We are protesting strongly against the Deputy Chief Minister for his neglecting our demand.
Skrubar salni Assemblyos Kotong Minister Konrad Sangma wara chakpa dolni singani rangna thalatani rangko dakengon pangbata agan sakani rangan patanggpa sorkari ko matnangani rarakhosa aganahanina aro batanggpa sorkari bilsi sotpri sao maiko dakjok ne singdoanina Congress dolni agan salai thumgpa phazenet sangma sukongjain ba plak tawa mangni khamrangko khaenggpa rangara wa mangni tharianggpa project rangsa onga ane pharakataha.
Half the public used to be the old people because they also had time and they liked to have these meetings and discussions. They used to tell me, when will we get our old age pension? I used to say, huh? What happened? How long has it been? It's been 9 months. Somebody would say it's been 12 months. Some say I've not got for the last 2 years. So this was the kind of situation that our senior citizens had to face.
Skrubar salni bakko wara chakapa Congress dolni dalgapara sorkari ko sason kaanio chusokpa ongjani gaman singani ko takanganio Skotong Minister pa Konrad Sangma mamung ko sandi chengija balwau sa agan chakani rangko naha ane agan chakani ko chung kijani man sukonggi jani ko rangsa konani MLA aro Congress dolni agan chalai thumgapa pharakataha.
Dalo rule number 50 rules of procedure and conduct of business of Bangchake je short duration discussion nu singa bakfor ahachan failure of governance nigaman yano chingni agana zaman jensalo chief minister assembly nango reply khainga chima gan chaknya cha bini akan sakanirang ko nirikon biya chingni opposition ni kita jerang kon singa dua ha jerang kon agan ha una agan sakani pal biya pangnan surprise niu mai dakcho skang congress government warang ko sa compare kaya aganim naroba and then balwao aganirang biya house ko mislead ka kunigim na clarification ko amma bini agan saka machoto mana biya agan yachim ya nangni assembly building ko ndita bulsi kulur kongo bark na man gija dong yachim kaket paano de ko manjing yachim aroba chingni soman gama ko cha ko sandi wani mana angni sports minister umotomo sports ni ekar sochet ko assembly rikna na sports department uni zaman inu DPR rangko thariye soil testing rangko kai DPR rangko thariye tender process rangko consultant rangko appoint kamina tender process rangko thariye tender rangko ongata hachim uni zamano hajarni chichet pulsio NPP led government sokpa misongni chasungo ya korkna bachinga galna manna ndi berpena ya ko skani daksujang mamode ndi talbig ba project ko dao tharaker ka chuani na sokken chimma uni geman anching practical unanan aroba chief minister agani yacham skango congress ni someode compare kaya agani yacham skango congress ni someode all age pension mangmang ko matnaba belsi gni rawna ba mangija dong acham aro saubarang khas certificate ne apply ka parang ba belsi sa pataw na ba mangija dong acham nimna bia matnang ni agani yacham ndi ba bede chief minister ne bede opposition ni member ongja opposition de 위자임나 지고바 승겐 인디바 chief minister mamang saloba assembly ngo on the floor of the house mamang saloba wrong information ko naman jan yam dongja unigim nangas nga basa ko belsi gni bataw nang hengkang ba old pension ko man gija donga aro badia district ko badia block ko ya ko categorical reply on boyana aro basa ko badia district ko badia civil subdivision no khas certificate ne apply ka ba belsi sa bataw na ba manija dong acham ya ko ba det ko aro district ko ba civil subdivision ko chingna ganbo chief minister onge house agan chakingon onggeman obostao facts and figures 방착기 시작하는 한겐 nen nari balwa aganade wode right ongja enne jingan naman na aro ya ko nangade siagani acham
Skotong Minister Pakonrat Sangma Skrubar Salo Adok Sorkari Olympian Rangko Ongkatatna Jumang Nakani ko Kaket Ongatna Banga Sorangko Dakingaha ne Aganaha Mosin Ramni MLA HM Shangpliang na call attention notice move ko Assembly Rabani Somoyo Mija Batangpa Tokyo Olympics so Asongni Banga Chadam Berang Namgapa Susani Rangko Nenba Plakon Rasong Chataha ne Sangma Agan Sakataha
So the Cabinet approved a policy on the 10th of June 2019, notified in the Gazette of Meghalaya on the 12th December 2019, and as on today, the official committee is yet to be formed or constituted, sir. Sir, point 1.6 of the policy, page 10, specifies the role of the community and parents in motivating and encouraging their children to join sports. So I'm not really sure how many of our parents and community folks out there will really guide their younger ones to take up sports professionally.
This large portion of young population, if provided the right opportunity, could become the key agents of social change, economic development, and technological innovation. So taking due cognizance of this, the state sports policy and the state youth policy was approved in 2019 and 2020 respectively. So the policies lay out a detailed framework for engaging and empowering the 12 lakh young people of the state in the age group of 15 to 29 years to be able to realize their full potential in various spheres, including sports.
Adokni chelcha kapani thomani gaman aganingon gacham Skotong Minister aro wara chakapa dolni dilgapa Dr. Mukul Sangma Skotong Minister khadongani khatharangko naha ne parakataha.
Yes, the state was inflicted by the problem of militancy, insurgency, and we had gone through that difficult times. But we were able to restore peace by at least prevailing upon all the youth who has decided to join various militant outfits and insurgent outfits. In fact, every youth, every individual who joined any of the militant outfits or insurgent outfits, we were able to convince them through that whole comprehensive, multi-pronged approach that we adopted as a government in as far as the western part of the state is concerned. And that was the area which was inflicted by the whole menace of militancy, insurgency, lots of extortion, kidnapping, killing. I think you heard the Chief Minister referring to the numbers. Why was it? Because that's at that point of time, the state inherited a problem of militancy, problem of insurgency. But what is important, what the Chief Minister is forgetting, is that by the time on the 6th of March, when your new change of guard took place, meaning when he assumed office, by then you have actually either through negotiation disbanded many of the militant outfits or insurgent outfits, or many of the militant or insurgent outfits have been completely, totally neutralized. That was the scene. Therefore, we handed over a very peaceful state, a state which was completely free from the earlier violent activities of militant organizations and insurgent outfits. And I have also referred to a number of initiatives which got stuck because works could not be done because of the problem of militancy. And this is precisely why I have repeatedly reminded the House that yes, you have a better opportunity now, because the kind of challenges that we face, that we confronted as a state, is not there anymore by the time they took charge. So that's the difference. So one has to take cognizance of this difference and therefore understand that we don't allow it to slip back. You know, what is concerning the state and the people today, particularly people who are following this whole development that is unfolding very keenly and seriously, is that we are slipping back. All those development that has unfolded and that has been reported in the preceding months, I think that is a complete indication of what is happening. Therefore, instead of comparing or other thing, I think we need to get into business.
Congress Party ni dalgapa Dr. Mukul Sangma, Rangsa Khonani MLA, aro Arunachal Pradesh ni AICC in charge Zenit Sangma, aro Garo Hills Ajani Meghalaya Pradesh Congress Committee ni Shillong Songjan Mao Sakponga, political dalgapa rangni party ona napani thopmanio bakho rajaha. Yan Meghalaya Pradesh Congress Committee na mungsa kratcha ani salongaha. Dr. Sangmana rakhange donsogpa biapang bang ongaha aro Garo Hills ni MLA rang manianyo sokangjaha. Yani bidengo Shillongi MP aro MPCC ni padot ko ngon tnga uko kamacham andiba wa assembly session ongengani gaman banga khamrang ko khana nangengani gaman jokjana badonga ani agan chakaha.
We invite him as a CLP leader. We invited him. When they went to invite him also, he said since the assembly is in session, he has to do a lot of hard work. So I think he'll not be able to make it, and then he'll try to make it. So as a CLP leader, he has to have to work. I think when you meet him the best, I think he's the best to answer that.
There's something related to party affairs. So usually when things revolves around the party affairs, internal party matters, Dr. Mukul Sangma usually don't share with friends from media. So you'll have to bear with me, and this is the way I operate and work.
Talni khoborang de yarangsan nasimang ya khoborang ni gaman thalbate machina scan smode Meghalaya news24.com ni ko phoraina mangen sakanchen simsake dongbo ongkhato de masrang ko gantrangbo aro un baksa naba sorkari ni don gaman niamrang ko charakbo sakanthi ko nisohani na mathela.